Hello, everyone. The Super Mobs Build battle starts today. Mikey and I will have to build what the picture on the wall tells us. So now it's time to pull the lever and find out.
I can't believe my eyes! You just look at the pictures. Now they change very quickly, and I hope that we will get a very interesting super mob. We need to build a creeper. Oh!
Mikey, then everyone goes to their side and starts building. Let's not waste time.
Yep.
Great! Now I'm ready to build. I need to make a big creeper, and for this I will need a huge amount of resources that I will take for myself. The blocks must be green. It is very important to win this battle because in no case do I want to lose. Mikey will do his best and will definitely succeed, but I still have to be better. I'm getting to work now and I need to start from the ground up. Creepers differ in that they can explode, and I must definitely take this into account. Surprisingly, in a short period of time, I will need to build a huge super mob, and I hope that I will not make a mistake. I have carefully studied the picture, and now I will do exactly what was drawn there. It will take a lot of green blocks, and I hope that they will be enough for me. I need to build a better creeper. In no case do I stop and continue building the foundation. I've already done it, and now you can go up. If I can beat Mikey, I'll prove that I'm the best builder. I've always loved doing this particular thing because it's important to me. During the construction, I can do whatever I want, and my imagination is not limited to anything. Therefore, now I will make the best creeper, but you cannot stop at this in any case. If I make even one mistake, I will lose. So now I am completely focused on construction. I'm trying to make creeper legs. How very good I am at building a clear plan. Now the construction is really progressing very well because I'm starting to build a trunk. I just need to finish one more leg, and then everything will be ready. I wonder how long it will take me to do all this. It's important for me not to let Mikey beat me in any way. If this happens, then I will be very upset. For now, I'm just going on and not getting distracted in any way because Mikey is probably in a hurry and will do everything possible to beat me. The Battle of the Creepers is coming soon. I can't wait for it to happen because this has never happened in our village before. I think everyone will be very surprised when they see this from the outside. Two huge creepers will fight and find out who is the strongest among them. I am sure that victory will be in my hands. I took my work very responsibly and try to avoid any mistakes in every possible way. I see how well I'm doing with the construction of legs, and soon I'll finally finish them. Next, you will need to proceed to the torso and in no case waste time. I really like that all the necessary resources are available to me and I can use them without any problems. Now I'm putting up a huge number of green blocks and they really look very bright from the outside. I'm very interested in finding out what Mikey does because it's important to me. It seems to me that no one can build a better creeper than me because now I'm looking at all this from the outside. I am incredibly surprised by the work that I have done. I urgently need to understand what stage my opponent is at. I want to see what's going on his side as soon as possible. I think now is the time. I'm going to prank him and prove that he doesn't have a chance to beat me. To do this, I have now prepared a huge amount of dynamite, and I need to see what is happening on his side. I'll take the dynamite out of Mikey's creepers. I've just flown to the other side. I can't believe my eyes.
I am currently building a huge number of different creepers, and I think that this way I can win. The bigger the explosion, the better. I am sure that the victory is mine, but now I need to concentrate on my work.
We need to act very discreetly because I want to remove dynamite from every creeper, and it will be extremely difficult to do this. If Mikey notices me, then the plan will completely fail. To be honest, I did not expect that he would choose exactly such a tactic and would want to defeat me in numbers.
Well, now it's time to make the last creeper. After that, I will fly to my opponent's side and offer to arrange a fight.
What a fool Mikey is, because he still doesn't understand that I actually prepared and did everything possible to defeat him. The creepers won't explode and lose. And now I'm going to put as much dynamite as possible in my supermobile. I want my creeper to explode very badly. I hope that I will finish this construction soon and will not be distracted by anything else. This is very important to me, and there is a very difficult battle ahead. The sooner I figure out all the problems, the better the battle will go. I am sure that everything will be fine because I am trying very hard. Oh, my creeper turns out to be huge! I can't even imagine what kind of explosion will happen because there is so much dynamite. I've never seen it. I'll be very surprised when he starts fighting. I am sure that he will be able to defeat anyone in his path. And now we need to concentrate because the last stage remains. I'm going to put even more dynamite in the creeper now. We need to finish this quickly because Mikey will definitely come here soon and tell you that the battle is starting. I have to be fully prepared for it, so now I continue to work and do not get distracted. All I have to do is make a face and finally finish my head. This is a very important element of my supermobile. In a short period of time, I was really very tired, but that's okay. This will not break me in any way, and I will definitely be able to win in our confrontation. Now I have prepared everything necessary to make a full face of the supermobile. I imagine Mikey will be surprised when he finds out how much dynamite is inside. And he himself does not yet suspect that his creepers are actually dummies. There's nothing inside, and the dynamite won't explode because I put it away. I'm sure Mikey won't check before he goes to fight me. I really want to get out on the battlefield as soon as possible and show my building. It will be the most powerful and the best, and I'm counting on it. I think I'll finish the construction soon and be able to relax a little. This is really very important to me. I don't want to waste time talking right now. As soon as the creeper's face is completely ready, I will finish the head and inform Mikey that I am ready to start the battle. I really hope that he is ready and will finally lose to me. So there is no doubt, and I can say with great confidence that I will cope with all the challenges that will await me next. I'm finishing with the construction of the creeper. I'm in a great mood right now because the job was really difficult. It remains to make small adjustments, and in principle, everything is ready. I'm sure it really wasn't that easy to do, but I tried my best. And now it's time to use the potion. I just need to throw it at the creeper and then it will become real. I can control him and do whatever I want. I hope I didn't make any mistakes. I can't believe my eyes. The creeper really looks very cool right now, and I really like it.
Yep, I have completely made an army of creepers that will now go into battle. I hope I can win.
The jerseys are really set up for a strong battle, but he still has no idea who he will have to meet. There is very little time left, so I should hurry up. I've entered his mind. Oh, now I'm this huge creeper that I built, but now I think it's time to go and destroy the building that Mikey made. I understand that he was going to win me with quantity, because look how many creepers he built. But I want to disappoint him that he will not succeed anyway, because these creepers, they can also explode, but they are very weak and will not do anything to me. So I think it's time to start and slowly destroy, because in fact, they will not do anything to me. They are quite weak and can only run after me, and the damage I get from them, almost no damage. Also, my big creeper. He not only explodes, but also stays alive. That is, if you take and remember how a normal creeper explodes, then after the explosion, he disappears, but I still do not. After the explosion, I can inflict a follow-up until I destroy all the creepers. Let's go see what's left of his creepers, and something's going on. Oh, I destroyed them all.
You just got lucky as usual. That's why you won. But let's pick the next person we build in the same round. I'll win for sure.
Well, as usual, we'll see in the future. But for now, let's choose and decide who we're going to build next.
Woohoo! Wow, we're gonna build a spider. Well, you don't stand a chance in this round, so I'm gonna win for sure.
Oh, I always laugh more at the beginning of our rounds in the Battle of the Buildings because Mikey so much believe in his building and that he will win. But as usual, it turns out that he builds the wrong thing. As much as possible, some stupid construction, or, for example, a construction that does not fit at all in our theme and believes in his victory. Well, and of course, the end of this moment is obvious that he always loses. But maybe this time we will certainly change. That is unlikely. But I have a look at it, and in the meantime, I will start building accordingly. Construction. Huh? I picked the right blocks to build. Also, I now reminded you that we will now build, and of course that I fell out. In the battle, me and Mikey fell out mob, namely the spider, which we respectively now and will build. I also want to remind you to look for that. This is quite a heavy construction, on which in any case, I will take a lot of time. But also, the main forget about all the little things that need to be taken into account when building this spider. I will have a kind of ordinary spider, and already accordingly, I will transform. And how you will find out at the end. In this case, at the very beginning of its construction, I certainly started with his head. But the most important thing, I started with his, so to speak, face. Well, it's not a face, but a face. I don't even know how to call it, right? But I made more, plus or minus, similar to him. And now, I'm dealing with the head itself. And then it's accordingly, I'll move on to his body and other elements. Oh, I've got a long build ahead of me. Huh? Yes, this construction will really be very long, because in this case, I have finished only his head, but it can be said not all, and most of it can be said to be about 80%. And if you think about it, I still have to make his body and also legs. As I remember legs, he has only 6, and also still need to make the abdomen. Well, this I will certainly do all in the future. Now, the most important thing, it is to complete the basic elements of the body of the spider. But also, by the way, before I forget, it is necessary, and do not forget what is going on there at Mikey. After all, this bug can also, there's something to think of. Something against me. Yes, and especially, I basically need to see what he is building there, and already from him to start on my construction, respectively. If he will be very much distracted and I do not notice, then in any case, make a prank. And as usual, he will be with dynamite. I will lay quietly it somewhere. And then at the end of the explosion, I'll just put a few more blocks in for everyone and we'll be good to go. I think it's time to check Mikey out. I wonder what he's built there. Maybe it's something really cool. Oh, yes. This is certainly not a building, some horror, even incomprehensible. It looks more like some cockroach than a spider. Well, I think it's okay. If I now take dynamite and put in his one building and then sharply run away, and then accordingly, it's surprised. Oh, A is so busy with his construction that not even a month before I flew up and mined his building, but in principle, it's okay. I did it very often, and I think this time it will also be very fun, and of course, we'll see at the end of his reaction, but in any case, he will not be happy, and as usual, will freak out. Huh? Also, of course, I am very surprised in terms of what he builds exactly on the theme, but of course I saw it, and it looks more like some small cockroaches than a spider, because I think that the spider looks a little different and not as built. He has, if you look at it, they are first of all small, head big, and legs are very short. Although if you remember what a spider looks like, or even we have it as it looks, it is different. So I think he will lose again. Oh, I'm getting a very realistic looking spider. I have already completed most of my spider. You can see that I have completed his head. I have also completed the legs as they should be and not like Mikey's. And now I'm finishing building his abdomen. Basically, I only have to close the upper part, and basically, he is almost ready, and I think soon we can start the battle among our constructions. Huh? Also, want to tell a little bit in principle about the spider. Well, I do not love them so much, but it is in principle a very good mob. If we talk about the fact that dangerous it or not, it all depends on what time you approached him or he noticed you, because spiders are mostly dangerous. only at night, for if you met him at night with a probability of 100%, he will attack you and do something to you. But if you do approach them, will be in the daytime, when it is light. It will not do anything to you, and will just be and around you, and did not come to you any harm. Now I can say that I am at the finish line, because I have to close the belly, and then I think I can slowly revive him with a special potion, and then watch him fight against the spiders that Mikey built there. Ho-ho! Here I am done with building the spider. It's time to look for potions and then apply it already, and see how powerful and beautiful it will be. Oh, look how big, beautiful, and I'd even say powerful. I think that basically Mikey and his builds have no chance at all against my spider. Huh? He's heading that way. Now we're going to see a very serious battle in which, of course, my spider will win. Oh, the spider I put dynamite in exploded.
Huh? You're not playing fair again. How come I didn't think of you pawning dynamite my build again?
Huh? Look at my big spider throwing webs at Mikey's spider. And you can even now notice that he has no chance to get out and will soon lose. Ho-ho! Mikey, don't even try to help him. You've already lost.
Huh? I would have won if you hadn't interrupted me as usual. You got lucky again.
Ho-ho!
Oh!
Don't get too upset. You'll still have a shot at beating me.
Well, I hope it happens.
I'm JJ, and I held on to win today. That's how our wonderful adventure ended.